Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you all are having a great start of the weekend. And welcome to this video in which we'll talk about Ether or Ethereum, whatever you want to call it, and the massive run we had yesterday. It's actually, just to start off with, it's not as massive as Bitcoin's rally. Bitcoin's up 8.5%, a little bit more even. Ethereum is up about 6.5%. I mean, if you would compare them over the last year, sure, Ethereum is still higher compared to the bottoms we made in June, but yeah, that's just I mean it doesn't matter. We're very bullish. The volume is good. It's also not as great as Bitcoin's, but still, it's there's nothing to worry about. Ethereum is strong, and we're bullish. The main thing, let's start with a quick recap of my last analysis, all right, and then we'll talk about some fundamentals and we'll talk about technicals and what to expect further. Because the main question obviously is can we actually get to our next price target, which would be all the way up here at around 1760. Well, last analysis, so yesterday what I said is that I did expect us to still break above this 1550 level, which we had already done yesterday, but that we would then get into some sort of a consolidation in the weekend, because usually weekends were periods of time where there was not a lot of volatility and moving in the markets. So I expected a consolidation between 1600 and 1540, and then somewhere next week, beginning of next week, we would be able to break above 1600 and get to this price target, which we have reached, and you can clearly see. I mean, it's a very strong level. Technically, yeah, it's not a psychological level, but technically it's very strong. You also got this 2.618 fib it is. So we did that. We did it a little bit earlier because right now, I mean, I really don't know what it is, but there's something with the Friday evening. Like, these moves were also Friday, and then on Saturday we stopped moving and we started consolidating, or at least with Ethereum we started moving up a little bit. So the big question is will we continue doing this, right, or will we do this again? Because the similarities are pretty decent, right? I mean, on Friday we started to be very bullish, and then in the weekend we consolidated, or we kind of consolidated at least, and then in the weekend we went up again. So right now that is the main question. Are we going to consolidate now, or can we break above 1680 and get up to our next price target around 1760? And the honest answer is I don't know. I mean, it's right now the markets seem to be very moved by institutions. Because there's no news right now surrounding the markets. You could consider the falling of Genesis Global as something bullish, since it means that we have got some bearish news out of the way. But apart from that, I mean, yeah, sure, the dollar strength index is falling, but we've seen these levels before. There's no news from the Federal Reserve, and the news that I could find was still about hiking the rate, which is still bearish for crypto, even though the hikes are becoming a little bit less. So yeah, it's hard to know. I do think that this is coming. I think a move up to 1760 and this whole level, it technically ranges from 1760 to 1800. I think that's coming, but to be honest, just based on what we know, we have to assume that we're going to consolidate now on top of 1600, and then that somewhere next week we'll be able to break above 1680, which is our main resistance level, and get up to 1760. But I want you to know that in these market circumstances, obviously a lot can happen. So the moment we break above 1680, or more specifically, no, it's really 1680. The moment we break above that, we're going up to 1760. All right. Just so you know, so you got that sorted out. But I do think that's coming, whether it's after a consolidation or whether it's after bullish momentum today. That's even to me, but it is coming. So yeah, that's my take on Ethereum. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, enjoy your weekend, take care, and bye.